Hi everybody, I'm Mike, and this is Prison Architect Alpha 30! Yeah! Alpha 30 finally! Alright, so, some changes. I don't know that there's necessarily changes in logistics, but you don't need a mod to bring, you don't need this meal table thing for people to be fed in solitary anymore. The game will take care of that now, so that is a good thing, in my opinion. Anyway, because your prisoners won't just die. There is a thing in utilities. You know how you show wires and you get, Pisgetti? Well, there's a thing now. You can tidy wires. And it will kind of organize everything as much as it can. Which is good. I think that's fantastic. You don't need to have the warden and... Oh, there was the warden and someone else. Maybe it was the warden and the chief that you don't need to have in the parole office every day. There's like a parole board that convenes that will be made up of outside people plus one of your people that works at the prison. And they decide on who gets paroled and who doesn't. There is less of a penalty if somebody reoffends, but the bonus for, getting someone paroled is less as well. People get dropped off in buses now, not just on the back of a truck. That's a thing. What else? What else? They changed some of the UI stuff. I mean, this is prettier. Oh, yeah, there's a new graphic now for the workout, them doing stuff on the weights bench. There just seems to be a new graphic for the weights bench, so that's nice. Things seem to be sharper and generally overall nicer. Like a lot of the sprites are just, I don't know, sharpened up a little bit, which is something that I like. Did I not put an exports place anywhere? Huh. Yeah, I guess not. Let's take care of that, right now. Uh, 25 by 5. There we go. Exports. Objects. I want to say that there's something new. Or something changed. But maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. That's very likely. I don't know if this EEG is actually... Let's put one in here. I don't know if these are just ornamental or what, but... Another thing is that, spacing... How do I word this? Okay, before, if your armed guards were going around and firing off shots or whatever, or, were telling people to put their hands up, they would do, the inmates would do it from up to 6 squares away. Now it's only up to 4 squares away. So that's a thing. Oh, another thing that that they have that I really, really, really like is prisoners. You can... I don't actually know how to do this because I haven't done it yet. But if you go and you turn your intake back on, you are able to control exactly how many inmates that you take in. So that's awesome. What else? They changed something with grants, about being able to cancel grants and get back some of the money. If you know, sometimes that there's, like, grants give you, like, some money to start off with. Well, if you cancel one of those grants, it takes some of the money back, I think. Or if you have to spend some money to get part of the grant going, it gives you a refund on that. That covers a lot of what it is. Daily intake. Yeah, see, there's a whole new intake thing. Oh, yeah. Now there is just a flat payment on a flat payment daily for how many. Let's say that again in English. When you get your inmates in, as you can see, there's a payment. 300 for minimum security, 500 for medium security, and 1,000 for maximum security. Those are all one-time payments. And then, every day you get a payment. But it's just a flat payment, which is the same for every prisoner, no matter what their category is. The only time that there's ever a difference in how much you get paid per prisoner is when they first walk in. So that is it for that. So I'm going to go and start this back up and let this populate, so I can tell how many prisoners I need to bring back in. 64. Right. So what I'm going to want to do is pause, and I'm going to want to bring in... Bring in 14, right? And then I can just close my intake. Or I could bring in, 2 at a time for the next 7 days. And trickle in my get an extra $2,000 a day. That lump sum payment doesn't really make a huge difference to me one way or the other, because, I've got a lot of money. So I'm just going to do 14 at once. So we're going to do that. Everybody's going to come in. We're still on free fire because things are still crazy go nuts around here. And... 15. I guess I hadn't finished that. You also have a pool of available inmates. So, it's not like you can consistently be bringing in, 30 inmates a day for every day. You'll run out of inmates to bring in. Sorry. Like, say you want to bring in 30 maximum security inmates every day. Well, you'll run out of maximum security inmates pretty soon if you do that. Then you'll either have to slow down your intake, or you're going to have to, bring in other kinds of prisoners. I got, just in other news, ooh, you're very seriously injured. I got most of the parts from my new computer, so the only thing I'm missing from my new computer are my motherboard, my case, and my motherboard, my case, and my keyboard and mouse. So when I get all of those parts, I'm going to be putting my computer together, and this should be running a lot better. I might lose this save. I hope I don't, but I'm going to try to make sure that I back everything up. I might forget. I really hope I don't. But if so, then I guess we're going to have to start from the bottom and, start back up. But yeah, I should be able to run far better Prisons. I'll have a better video card, I'll have more RAM, I'll have a better processor. My new computer is quite the upgrade, so I'm really looking forward to it, and yeah, it should run games overall much, much better. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Maybe not as much as I am, but alright, so do we have anybody in solitary? Yeah, we do. You're showering, are you? Alright, well, you're very suppressed, but we got to you too late to try to turn you. You're pretty suppressed. You need sexy time. Well, that's good, don't we all? Hey, it looks like he doesn't want to join Team Mike, so that's, well, it's not okay, but what are you gonna do, right? It's time for everybody to be sleeping, so now is an ideal time to start searching cell blocks, because I'm a big jerk like that. Where do we find those scissors? Okay. And we found a drill in the bacon. Of course. Makes perfect sense. I'm gonna go check on this guy. I know he's not going to be in here for much longer, but maybe he will have cracked by now. Doesn't seem to be much more suppressed than he was before, so I don't think so. Let's go to the intelligence screen and check out what kind of coverage we have. Vanya. They're super suspicious of you, huh? Who's causing trouble? Is it the guy that we came to get? No. Okay. Okay, so they've checked out that cell block, which is good. You get them to check out this cell block. And I think I'm going to end this video here. So if you like this episode, or you just want to support the series, feel free to go ahead and click on that good old like button. If you haven't subscribed and you feel like that's something that you may want to do, that button is down there as well. If you have any positive or negative feedback, feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. If you'd like to join me on Twitter, Twitch, or Steam, you can do that by clicking on one of the links in the description. One of the links, in the description. It'll bring you right to where you need to go. But I've been Mike, and you've been you, and this has been Prison Architect Alpha 30. Thanks very much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.